Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mart. So before we get started, I will let you know things are going to look a little different since that first episode that I didn't expect to have this long of a pause between. But I just got done recording about a 2-hour long video and realized I just recorded myself and not the gameplay. So that is unfortunate. That is 2 hours of pretty decent gameplay lost. But upwards and onward, we're just gonna have to pick it up where we're at now. So I do have a cashier. I also have this guy restocking, and there's another employee back there who unloads our trucks. You can see we've got decent number of products over here, and then I put our coolers over here. I put these larger waters on the shelf over here. It says they can go in a cooler. I try to put them in there. It says it's too tall to fit on those shelves. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe we unlock a different cooler down the road or something. With larger shelves, we'll have to wait and see. Head back this way. I can show you a few things back here. So I've added some shelving. I was able to put each product. I got 3 high. We got some here. Bought myself a forklift. Our guy who unloads our truck also has his own forklift that came with him when I hired him. We've got cold storage in here. So we've got some of our cold products. Again, I put them 3 high for now. I don't know if that's always going to be that way or if I'm going to have to knock it down lower if we get so many products. Still got some empty space in here. I also accidentally bought another pallet jack because I'm an idiot. So now I got one I just keep in the cooler. I got another one that I just use for out here. But they interchange and I lose them all the time and have to run around looking for them. So what we will do to get started here today is we're actually at nighttime and the store is closed, which is fine. I am going to go in here and I'm going to take a loan with a pretty high interest rate. But the reason I'm going to do that is because actually, it's probably easier if I do it from this screen. I'm going to go through and I'm going to order like a bunch of everything. I'll start by putting everything at 5 and see if we have any money left and maybe we'll do more. But in my head, it would look nice if we had a fully stocked warehouse. This is nowhere close to enough product to do that, but it's a start. I don't know how many times I just hit that, so I need one more. I kind of wish this would scroll down as I was selecting them. Who would have thought I'd have such a hard time clicking a button 5 times a bunch? We'll buy that. And that, I'm sure, will take our guys forever to put away because it's 20 damn pallets. So a thing that's been happening is sometimes I'll end up with a pallet over here. And I guess I'm really not sure why they're putting it in the sorting area and other times they're putting it back. I'm a little confused by it, but I will take this pallet and I will put it back and see what happens next time. I don't know if it's because we have trays that aren't full, so maybe it's putting it there so I can like combine them together, but I really don't want it to put it there. I'd prefer if it just put it on the shelf, and over time, as they restock, we'd end up with the same. All right, this one's full. Take this one. Put it in there. Throw that down. Put that on there. Pick this up. Put that in there. Pick this up. Put that in there. Throw that down. Put that there. And we will put that over here. It will park my forklift out there. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be a spot for one bottle of milk up here. I'll run right in front of the forklift, so that's not dangerous. But yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that I screwed up and wasn't recording, because it was quite a bit of gameplay and quite a bit of random conversations and stories. Yeah, they got their work cut out for them. But that's all right. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to end the day. And as you can see, there's our bills. Sold 307 products. Every day our water's been the highest seller. We've been getting pretty good reviews. Except for Professor Bunny. He doesn't like us much, but that's okay. We will move on to the next day. There's all of our employees getting off of our bus. They should be coming in. I want to see what happens since I ended the day when they're in the middle of this. Yeah, they just make the drivers wait all night. Again, why is all this here and not on the shelves where they're supposed to be? I will put those away again and see what happens. Salt goes right here. And cereal should be right over here. Just leave that right there. But yeah, I think they go back here at the beginning of the day. I think they actually come in and they sit down and they punch in. Or this one apparently drives their forklift up to the computer. It's funny, there's so much space. There really hasn't been anything telling us what all this space is going to be for. We're going to open the store before she gets to her register. Ooh, you were late. Oh, you're lucky. But yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering. I'm thinking there's probably going to be a ton of products because it seems like you unlock stuff in this game pretty quickly. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Hope everyone's having a good week. It's almost time for another weekend. Been falling a little behind on videos the last few days. Had some stuff come up I had to deal with. But we should get back to being more consistent here now. Let's just watch this process. She takes it off. She'll put it on the shelf. See, he just got done stocking that and he put it back. See, like that. Look how many different items are just unlocked right there. Pretty crazy. We can go look into here. Actually, we can go into here. See, we got 3 of these gems. I would buy this water, but I don't know what these 3 different things are it's showing that can go on. Like some weird box thing, the floor, and a pallet maybe? I'm not sure. It's weirding me out. Get this one and get 2 different kinds of soda. We'll go ahead and unlock that. Where is it at here? There it is. With that, we are going to need another cooler. So we will buy that stuff. Have that sent over to Bay 2. That'll be here in a little bit. And while we're waiting for that to show up, I'm going to move this shelf over here. That way I can put that 3rd cooler there. We'll clean up from our disgusting customers who like to come into my store and poop on the floor, apparently. This should be here any second. Looks like we got 8 seconds left. Go in, take our cooler. We'll set this up. That looked like it was further back than the other one, but apparently not. I'm just going to grab one of each, just to put it on the shelf. Then they can finish stocking the rest of it. Little Coca-Cola action. And a Pepsi glass. Thank you for that. Another thing I gotta make sure I'm doing when I add new products is changing the price. So we're not giving products away. Actually, while I'm in here, let's just look in here. I want to see what we're looking at here for like the next. So level 8, we get a butcher restocker. So I'm guessing pretty quickly here we're going to be getting a bunch of stuff if we're going to get a butcher restocker. We don't even have a butcher yet. Suppose I could help out with this. And I just thought about it, and our restocker isn't going to stock these if there's not a spot for them. Squeeze by. Get out of our way. Okay, I'll set the bottom shelf. Set the middle shelf. I'll set the top shelf. And then I will do the same with this one. This is definitely one of those laid-back games that I can play and lose track of time on. There's one there. We don't need to sell that right now. Right. Well, they're getting there. They're almost done with the truck. Yes, I could go in there and help, but no, I am not going to. I pay them decent money, so I don't have to do it. And I know we can definitely get multiple checkouts and hire multiple cashiers and stuff. What do we have? We have $3,000. I mean, the line, I haven't been paying attention, but I think that's the longest I've seen the line. It's really not too bad, so maybe it's not worth doing that yet. We can wait a little bit. I would imagine you get multiple stockers and everything, because really pretty small store, and it does take a while for them to do it all. They also have been not buying or not hiring like the highest employees, just because I figured, well, we're a smaller store, we should be able to get away with some of the lower ones. But I think they all have like their different traits and stuff too. I don't know how much they actually affect the gameplay and stuff, but that is something we'll find out as we continue on. Do I have any products unlocked that I do not have any of right now? I don't think so. Maybe I'll go through and buy the ones that are under 100. Let's get 3 of those. It's at 99. Bunch more money spent. Bunch more work for our employees. Again, why? Why is this here? I think I'm just going to leave it there and see if anything changes, if they ever come and do anything with it. Because I really don't understand how it's happening. Seems like it only happens on items that can be both warm and cold. So I don't know if it's like wanting us to put a spot in both sections for it or what. I could do it. I think right now we're at, what, 5 items that are like that, I think? But I don't know. We'll let it be for now. Truck's here. Yep, that's stuff. Whatever. I'm going to grab a couple of pallets of soda and put them back in the freezer and see if it affects anything. See if they grab the one out of that sorting area or this one first. Hey, that's the pallet I wanted. Where are you going? What in the hell? Just trying to steal our soda. What are you doing? What a weirdo. See, why is that going there instead of back there? I'm sure it's something I'm not paying attention to that I'll figure out someday. So, see, like all those little icons when you hover over stuff. I wish they would explain more what the hell that is. I do see our register could use some repair, which I will take care of because it's extremely easy to do. Go ahead and close. Now we're at a level 7. Days go by pretty quick in this. No, there is other products out here now too. Like bread goes right there, so why is the bread not there? I cannot figure out why they're doing that. If we look in here, restocker, truck unloader, butcher, vending machine, clothes, bakery, cake, alcohol, so there's not, it doesn't look to me like there's a different position that would be moving that stuff. Interesting. Shop upgrades. Store expansion. I mean, I don't know if we really need it, but we could. I'll do it just to say we did. Let's go take a peek at what it looks like up there. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty big expansion. I think I'm going to go into here and go to furniture and look at what our options are. Check out left and check out right. That is really going to play tricks with my head. What is the one that we have in here? What does that look like? Okay, so the T is at the back end of it. And that one would make an L, which means that is the one we have right now. We are going to buy one of the opposite ones. And we let that show up. Oh yes, I did change the colors of everything in the last one. I had the floor black too, and it was extremely dark in here, so I put it back to white. At some point we might go through and change things. I did see in the settings menu, there's actually a setting you can click to remove these pipes from the roof, which, I mean, I guess if you really don't want them there, but it's kind of weird that it's in the settings instead of just like an option when you're doing the, like if you go into the computer, there's a thing that's just to like customize your store and colors and stuff. I don't know why they wouldn't just put it in there. I wonder how. We'll put it there, give it a little more space. I don't know how much it matters. I would think they would need that if they're both pushing carts side by side. That's probably still going to be a little tight. Just because it's going to bother me if I don't look. I think that one's down a little bit further. But I'm probably going to screw things up worse trying to fix it. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. There? Well, that is not what I want to do. Now everyone's probably thinking I should have just left it alone. Yeah, because that's looking really tight in there. Good enough. I'm sure it's probably not straight again, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Honestly, I don't know why I put that there. I probably would have been better off hiring a second restocker or something rather than a another cashier, which I could still fix at this moment, but you know I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep moving on in the wrong direction. Maybe. I always find something positive in every situation. Fucking A, Mandy. You sound like you're the right person for our team. We're getting a restocker. I trust my instincts, sometimes too much. I'm not very comfortable with prices. What does that mean? Get on in here. We'll teach you how to be comfortable with prices, I guess. What was his name? Timothy? But pop this store open for today. You better rush back there and get punched in and get to your damn register. These coolers weird me out with them being 5 shelves instead of 4. That's why, as you can see, I moved everything to have it 2 across instead of having that, because then I would end up with 1 on the bottom. But obviously that doesn't work now that we've got 2 products in there. Still no clue why they're doing that. Still have 1 more freezer spot. Is there anything that goes in a freezer that we can unlock for 1? Besides, again, the water's weirded me out because it says it goes in a freezer, but then it's too big to go in the freezer or the refrigerator. Okay. All right, so the single bottle, see, it says bottle of spring water. How many different waters do we really need, though? What the hell kind of water do we have right now? That shit. Just like that, we unlocked a bunch more. Open that back up. And meat in there seems weird to me. We have 4. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna boom, 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 and boom. We're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the hell's that damn water I unlocked? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also need another fridge. Be almost all of our money. Before my next video, I might search and ask why, look online and see why they're putting in the sorting area. I guess it doesn't really make a difference to me. It's not like affecting anything at the moment, I don't think, but what the hell's the point of organizing it if they're just gonna mess it up? Truck should be back there any second. There he is, backing up right now. I'll go out here and take our cooler first. We can actually add this over here because that's going to be our meat cooler. just took the water I wanted, but if I hurry, maybe I can do this before she messes this up too. Everyone's gonna hurry up and buy that stuff before I get a chance to change their prices. See if we can make it back and get that last box before she grabs it. Oh yeah, she's all the way back there. We got this. Ground beef. Perfect. I'm gonna go in here and waste some money just because I don't feel like setting the prices myself. Yeah, we got less than $400 to our name. They're making it. It's close, but they're able to get through. All right. Actually, here, menu, there, one of these. And yes, I know I'm losing money because I've got to pay for shipping on this stuff, but oh well, that's the way it is. Yeah, they should just put all of our meat in this sorting area and then we can put a spot on the shelf. Grab the forklift. Still got 12 seconds. Will she grab that empty pallet for us? She will. Appreciate that. There's our truck. Grab that. Come on in here. Hop out for a second. I don't know if there's a different way I should be doing that, but whatever, this seems to work. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. But yeah, honestly, in that video that I messed up recording, it seemed like we were making decent money, so that's why I wanted to go through and put everything 3 high, because I thought I was going to be able to fill up our entire warehouse really quick, but I think then I hired employees and kept getting more products, and we are not making good money now. We have nothing, even after taking out that loan at the beginning of this episode. So maybe, that's the thing. I would just, in between recordings, I would sit there and just grind it out to make a bunch of money, but it seems like you progress and unlock stuff so often, you guys would miss anything I unlocked at the time. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's just unlocking it and put it in the thing, and then I either have to spend the gems or buy it or whatever, you know. So it's not like I'd have it out on the shelf, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I do in between recordings to move things along. I don't know what people are interested in seeing and what parts people wish I could just skip over. One of these days, I'm also going to learn the store hours. Because it does not look like they're listed out here. But here, yeah, I can show you what I was talking about with this. See? Item is too big for this shelf. But I didn't see any other coolers. Oh, speaking of items in that cooler, where the hell did our... this other spring water? I did see a bug in this. Wasn't a huge deal. Oh wait, this is the spring water. I know, that's the mineral water that's on the shelf. I have the spring water in my hands. But yeah, apparently this one's the same thing. Will not fit over there. We'll do that. Have 2 shelves of each. Spring, spring, mineral, mineral. Got it. Alright, so we close at 20. Apparently it randomly rolls to 2021 and then just stops time. Maybe it just keeps going and stops time when the last customer walks out the door would be my guess. Okay. Shut her down. Level 8. We'll run through one more day here quick and then we'll end it. But yeah, I'm still looking for anybody to give me ideas of games they would be interested in watching that I should give a shot, or demo maybe, or whatever. Just to get some more things going on the channel. I think I mentioned in one of the videos I put out a day or two ago was I am planning on doing a playthrough of that Farm Factory sim when it comes out on the 16th. Okay, I've got this nice big walk-in cooler, and they keep taking all of my stuff out. What's here? This is supposed to be milk. Oh, there's none in there at all. Is there any over here? There sure is. A lot of it. It's not what I wanted. Oops. I'm dumb. I was like, why won't that raise up? And then I realized I was on a pallet jack, not my forklift. Get out of here. Now we've got at least one of every product on there we can open up, make some money. Hop in here. I want to see the bank thing. Remaining amount to be refunded. Sure. Make sure we have to make sure we remember to go in there all the time and get that paid off. I'm back at it. Just keep throwing stuff in there. It's like they're doing it just to upset me. Market. Another rack. But I also have a very hard time telling the difference between the spring water and mineral water or whatever. So I guess if I really pay attention, I can see the size difference for the other ones, but big old truck for our one item. We're gonna make them wait because we're just gonna grab the box and make the other person come get the pallet. Because that's how we roll. Alright. I did that. Give him my forklift. You go get that empty pallet and I want to try something here. Take this. I also kind of wish that when you rolled up on it like this, it would like pop up and tell you what it is. Oh, I don't want the small bottles. I want... Wait. That ain't gonna work. Somewhere around here I should have another large one. So that's the big spring water. So there should be a thing of big mineral water around here. Canned turkey. That sounds terrible. Alright, so there's nothing in here. I can hear drinks. Maybe these. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Just kidding. We have gems now, 4 more. I almost feel like I shouldn't unlock anything else and I should let days pass where we can make some money. Maybe I'll put that stuff away one more time and see what they do. Like, since I have this shelf, I guess. Oh, it's down there in the bottom left corner. It tells me what it is. I'll put a spot for each water out here as well. Maybe, no, let me put a spot for soda out here and see what happens. That is not what I meant to do. What I said this was, this is agua, whatever. Well, they're all that, right? So this should just be the same thing. But if this is the same thing, why would I just take this and put it on this pallet? Damn it, I didn't flip that. Oh. Get out of the way. So maybe it's screwing up because this stuff is cold out on the floor, but it's supposed to be warm back here. Well, I think any of them, see how that has that square? I think items with the square maybe get held out there, because as you can see, these ones don't have it. These are just cooler, and these aren't getting messed up at all. So I don't know. Might be onto something there, though. Making messes on our floor again. What are we at? 1,500? Yeah. We'll wait till the store closes and then we'll call it. Where are you going? Huh? Just trying to what? Trying to put my trans palette in its place. Okay. What are their camera angles? Oh, okay. So we can do third person. There's their guy with their Slayer t-shirt on. That'd be crazy if this actually expands. It might. We'll have all of this. That'll be a big store. So we have a little bit of money. Now we're down to 0. I want to pay this loan off early. Try to beat those interest rates. Ma'am, you don't have to drop the items on the floor before you buy them. But yeah, it's gonna be a grind. But we'll keep it going for now and try to get somewhere where we can be more comfortable money-wise. Get way more inventory. Be nice if they bring it out there, stock it when they brought it back, if they'd like consolidate everything automatically. I know I'm asking a lot, but see, the only thing that I didn't put a spot out here for, it's the only thing that's sitting over here where it's not supposed to be. I think we're on to something. People are mad because all the milk's cold. They want that warm milk. Milk, I guess. Whatever. Around here we say milk. And just like that, another day is in the books. Is our last customer leaving? I can go clean up this doo-doo stain. Oh no, there's one more customer. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and crank on your bolts a bit. Don't want you to get jealous, you get a crank too. Oh, here we go, let's see. I think the clock stops as soon as she walks out the door. Thank you, come again. Yep, and there goes. Boom. Shut her down. Well, there we go. More happy customers, more bottles of water sold. A very little profit, but we're getting there. Appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.